welcome back to my channel and welcome to a back to school haul, you guys. It's literally been an entire year since I've done a back to school haul and I can't wait to get in here and show you guys all of the fun stuff that I got for the kids and for our homeschool classroom. If you guys are new here, we are a family of 5. It is myself, my husband, our 10-year-old son Benjamin, our 5-year-old son Brody, and our 2-year-old, soon to be 3-year-old Brooklyn, which is so crazy. Our 2-year-old is going to be 3 next month. Where is the time going, you guys? But if you guys are new here, I have been homeschooling my kids since the preschool age, and this year our 5-year-old is going to be joining us at the homeschool table. What is going on? What is going on? I have no idea. It's definitely going to be a learning curve for me, just having to teach 2 kids at the same time and different subjects as well and different learning paces as well. So 10-year-old Benjamin is going to be going into the 5th grade. So this is the last elementary grade, which is crazy. And then our 5-year-old is going to be going into kindergarten, which is, you know, the fun grade, the funnest grade of them all, honestly. I literally can remember just being in kindergarten myself. Just so many fun memories, you guys. But anyways, I'm going to get in here and show you guys all the lovely stuff that I picked up for the 2025 to 2026 school year, you guys. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. It is now like evening time when I am filming this, but I do have my ring light on to kind of hopefully help with the lighting. As you can kind of see behind me, you're getting a sneak peek at our homeschool classroom. I cannot wait. This is literally a dream come true for me, you guys. I've always wanted to be able to have a room dedicated to a homeschool classroom. And so what we did is we ended up renovating our kitchen into our homeschool classroom. I'm so excited. You're kind of getting a sneak peek at like our whiteboard, our little cubby area. What else can you see? Down here is like our little bookshelf. We've got some posters, a cute curtain. So stay tuned, you guys. If you aren't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I do plan on doing a homeschool classroom tour where I'm going to get in here and give you a deep dive of our classroom, you guys. And just everything that we have and where I got certain items from. And I do plan on doing more homeschool content throughout the school year just to kind of document and look back on. I think it would be really fun to do. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go ahead and subscribe. I also do grocery hauls here on my channel. I am a stalker and a prepper, so I do stock up on a lot of groceries so we can be our own grocery store in a sense. And then I also do a lot of family vlogging. So if that's something that you're into, then I would love to have you here on my channel. But today I'm just going to be showing you guys all of the items that I got for back to school or to go into our homeschool classroom. Now, I did order a lot of stuff to renovate this homeschool classroom, a lot of like big ticket furniture items and things like that, but I'm not going to be including those in this haul because I will be showing you guys all of that when I do my homeschool classroom tour. So just stay tuned, you guys. But let's go ahead and get started because I did order dinner. Can you guys guess what I ordered? Mom, if you're watching this, Dad, if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you can guess what I ordered. Yes, McDonald's. I love McDonald's with all my heart. I don't know why. Yes, I know it's not really that good for you, but I love it, and that's what we're having for dinner. So, waiting for them to head over to the store to pick it up, but let me go ahead and show you guys everything that I picked up. Now, I will kind of try to tell you where I got stuff from. I did get some stuff from the Dollar Tree. I got some stuff from Target. I also picked up some stuff from Book Outlet, which is like a bookstore, online bookstore, and Mercari, which is kind of like a used app, kind of like an eBay in a way, where people can sell stuff on there. So yeah, first let's go ahead and go through everything that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. So I went ahead and picked up this inflatable globe. I just think this would be super fun to just have in our classroom. The kids can kind of bounce it around and look all over it at all of the different just like countries and states and things like that. So I did go ahead and pick that up. I also picked up some art smocks, and so this is what they look like here. So I've got 2 yellow and blue ones and then 1 red and blue one. And so I picked these up for each of my kids. So when we do have art project days, when we're painting, we're not getting our clothes spoiled. So I picked up those for the kids. I also picked up this magnetic dry erase board set. I thought this would be really nice to go on our big whiteboard back there because it has all of the days of the week. So I can write down, you know, okay, Monday we're having a test, or Friday's going to be an art project day, or, you know, Wednesday's going to be a movie day in the classroom. So I really thought this would be nice for that. And again, it is magnetic. So I went ahead and picked that up. I also picked up some prizes. We do have a treasure chest here in our classroom. I try to implement it as much as I can. When the kids are doing really good, they're getting really good grades on their quizzes or their tests, then we can pick a reward from the treasure box just to kind of keep them motivated to want to keep learning and engaging with our learning and our subjects and doing good on our tests. So I've got a little bit of stuff for everybody. I do need to go back and buy more prizes, but I picked up this unicorn headband for baby girl to pick out. Although she is not going to be in school technically, I am going to be doing like preschool activities with her to keep her engaged with her brothers. I also got her this little Gabby like water toy. I've got a My Little Pony magic towel. My kids really love these. I got her this My Little Pony magic towel, so you put it in water and then it unfolds. They really love their character towels for bath time. So I picked that up. I also have Elsa from Frozen, a little princess toy that she can pick out. And then for the boys, I do need to go back and pick out more stuff from them. I got this memory flash game, so I think the colors light up and then they have to push the buttons in the pattern that was shown to them. So I picked up 2 of those. In our treasure box right now, we have a bunch of like erasers that are in the shapes of different types of foods and desserts. So I kind of wanted to throw in some more fun little items for them. I love doing like blind bags and things like that to put in there for them. So I do plan on picking more of that up as well. What else did I get from the Dollar Tree? Okay, so also from the Dollar Tree, I also got these stamp markers. I got 3 boxes of the stamp markers, 1 for each of my kids. And so it's literally like a stamp marker is what it is. So it looks like a marker. And then on the end, you have a stamp. I don't know if that's going to focus. Yeah, I don't think it's going to focus, but they just have like different little depictions on the ends of them. As you can see, they have like a heart, a star, like a puppy paw print and things like that. So I got one of those for each of the kids from the Dollar Tree. I also picked up this Trolls Learning Colors and Shapes for my 2-year-old. She pretty much knows like heart, circle, star, but we need to work on like square, rectangle, triangle. So I picked these up for her because she does love trolls. So I went ahead and got that for her. I also picked up this 6-pack of washable markers. I don't know why I only picked up 1. But that's okay because I ended up picking up a bunch of markers from Target, but I do have a 6-pack of markers here. I also picked up these pencil grippers. So I've got quite a few pencil grippers for my preschooler and for our kindergartner just to kind of help them with being able to write properly. So I picked those up from the Dollar Tree as well. And then I think that's everything. Actually, no, I think there's one more thing. Oh no, there's a couple more things. So I also got a big thing of scissors. We have a bunch of kitty scissors in our homeschool classroom, but we don't have like big scissors for like when we're doing art projects and stuff like that. So I can cut out things. So I got a thing of big scissors, pretty much for me. And then the last couple things here, or actually there is a few more things, maybe. Give me a second. Let me move some things around. Okay. So I also picked up some sticker books. I do have little journals to do like little rewards so they can get stickers instead of always opening up our treasure box because honestly, that's going to get expensive to have to keep replenishing and putting toys and things in there. So I like to do sticker books as rewards as well. And they each have their own journal to do sticker books in. So I got some stickers here. Yeah, we just got like different pages of stickers in here. So this one's kind of like superhero themed for my boys. And then I also picked up this sticker book as well. So we've got like cats and unicorns and sloths. Beautiful glittery pages. My daughter is gonna love that. So I went ahead and picked up these stickers. And then I also got these little construction book pads just for smaller art projects. So this is what it looks like. And then yeah, we've just got a small pieces of construction paper for like smaller art projects. So I've got 3 of those for each of the kids. And then I also picked out some journals or notebooks. These can be their new sticker journals for this year if they would like. So I've got a Spider-Man one. And my boys can choose which one they want. Brody really loves Spider-Man, so I thought he would like that one. And then I got Baby Girl, this princess one. It says, "You are wonderful." So we've got different princesses on here, and it's just like your regular lined journal. And then I also picked up this Lilo and Stitch one. Both my boys, actually all of my kids love Lilo and Stitch. My daughter's actually eyeballing it right now. So yeah, the kids can kind of just choose between that, and those can be their sticker journals. And then I also picked up some pencil boxes for each of the kids. So I've got blue for Benjamin, pink for baby girl, and green for Brody. These are all of their favorite colors. So they each get a pencil box, and inside I'm going to put pencils for them, pens, erasers, pencil grippers, highlighters, all of the things that they're going to need. When we're doing schoolwork at the table, they can grab their pencil boxes, bring it to the table, and they have everything they could possibly need in their pencil box. So I picked those up, and then the last couple things here from the Dollar Tree, I also picked up these cute little caddies. So they're a 3 little storage caddy here. So I've got a purple one, I've got a blue one, and then I've also got like this greenish turquoise one. So I thought this would be fun as well when we're doing art projects. We can put markers and crayons or whatever it may be, scissors, glue sticks in here to bring over to the table. They each have their own little section for markers and crayons, and they don't have to fight over them. I thought that was a great idea for that. And then the last thing that I picked up from the Dollar Tree is the United States puzzle. All of my kids love puzzles, and I know that the higher the grade Benjamin gets into, he is going to be learning more about the states. And so I thought this would be a fun way to get to know the states, and really colorful, mind you, and it's a huge puzzle. It's a 3 foot by 2 foot. So even my 2-year-olds can get in here on the action. So that was the last thing that I went ahead and picked up from the Dollar Tree. I'll go ahead and show you guys the books that I picked up. I picked these up from Book Outlet. Book Outlet is an online bookstore where you can find new books for a really good price, you guys, especially kids books. They have like a whole section for kids books under $5, even under $2.50. So you never know what you're going to find. I've been able to find so many good classic character books on there, as well as for myself. So if you're also a reader, then you're going to find a lot of newly released books, special edition books with like sprayed edges, signed by authors. They have a lot of newly released books and popular books for a discounted price for everybody. So for babies, for toddlers, for kids, for tweens, they have chapter books. They have everything that you could possibly imagine. So if you've never used Book Outlet before, if you sign up using my link for the very first time, I think if you spend over $25, you get $5 off, you guys. There's no tricks. There's no catches. You get $5 off, $25 or more, and I get $5 off as well. I've had quite a few lovely subscribers here on my channel and my book channel as well that have used my site, and they received $5 off their order as well as me. So thank you out there. You guys know who you are. But yeah, I will leave my link down below if you guys would like to sign up for the first time and get your $5 off coupon. But these are the books that I went ahead and picked out. So I have Arthur's Back to School Day by Lillian Hoban. Do you guys remember this book? I used to grow up reading these Arthur books, and I just loved them so freaking much. And again, these are brand new spanking books. So I love to do back to school baskets for my kids every single year, just to kind of get them motivated and interested in wanting to learn. That is what they receive for their first day coming back to school. And so I love to implement a book according to the school year. So I thought this would be a fun little read aloud that we can do. Excuse my ice machine. Like I said, we did renovate our kitchen into our homeschool classroom. So that was my ice machine. So I got that book. I also picked up Back to School with the Bernstein Bears by Stan and Jan Bernstein. Love the Bernstein Bears with all my heart, because not only do we get to have a fun story time, we can then flock over to YouTube and find the corresponding TV show to go with the book to watch afterward, which is super fun. So this is 2 books in one. So it looks like we have Go to School and Report Card Trouble. So definitely think that this is going to be the perfect book to read for the back to school season. And then the last book that I have here is Curious George, Ready for School. And this one is going to be for my 2-year-old. She loves Curious George. It's also a board book, and it's going to be George's first day for school. We know he's going to be a little adventurous and a little mischievous, and I'm here for it. So those are the books that I picked up from Book Outlet. Now moving on to Mercari. Like I said, Mercari is like an app where you can sell like used secondhand items. It's kind of like an eBay, and so I went ahead and picked up, and don't look at me crazy, y'all, okay? I picked up an entire collection of the Magic School Bus VHS tapes. Now, why did I buy VHS tapes? If you guys don't know, I am a VHS collector. I am a collector of many things. Not only do I collect books and read books, I also collect DVDs and VHS tapes. There's just something about collecting physical media that I just absolutely love. It brings me such a nostalgic feeling, and it just makes my heart happy. So I recently just hauled in, maybe you guys can see it if I pan you over there. Yes, I just hauled in an old school TV. I even complete with a rolling cart. Okay, you guys know back in the day when the teacher rolled out the cart with the TV on it, everyone went crazy because we were having a movie day instead of doing actual work. Yes, that is me. That is what I've been doing. I've been implementing VHS tapes in our homeschool classroom. We've been doing some prep work like Hooked on Phonics with my 5-year-old to kind of prep him and prepare him for kindergarten. And so pretty much every day for lunch or breakfast, the kids will bring out the rolling cart, pop in a VHS tape. I have quite the collection of VHS tapes. I also have a old school TV in our master bedroom, and the kids like to snuggle up with mom and dad and watch a VHS tape every night before bed. So it's been a grand time. And so I just had to grab some of the Magic School Bus VHS tapes because these are going to be perfect to pair with our science lessons. I've been using the Magic School Bus videos basically since kindergarten for my kids. Anytime they're learning a lesson about anything that the Magic School Bus also has a show on, we will watch the show to kind of help them to learn more about it. The only thing I'm missing is some Bill Nye VHS tapes, you guys. Yes, tell me not. The class went absolutely bonkers when Bill Nye would come on.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Science rules.
Okay, yes, tell me not. So I've actually been on the hunt for some Bill Nye VHS tapes. I'm just trying to look for a really good deal because apparently Bill Nye VHS tapes can run a little bit pricier. But I'll quickly speed through the Magic School Bus VHS tapes that I picked up. So I have Spins a Web, The Special Ways of Spiders. We've got Getting Energized Using New Energy Sources. The kids have actually already watched a couple of these, and yeah, Magic School Bus you can never go wrong with. In a Beehive, The Buzz About Bees. Like, it's educational, but it's also really fun. Like, everybody wanted a Mrs. Frizzle teacher. Like, yes, please. Gets Lost in Space. Magic School Bus Gets Lost in Space. We've got Flexes Its Muscles. Let's Put Everybody to Work. Goes to Seed. I just love how colorful these VHS tapes are, and just the artwork is just so stunning. We have Kicks Up a Storm. We've got Butterflies, A Flurry of Exciting Winged Activity. Almost through it here. We've got The Magic School Bus Plays Ball. We have a holiday special, so that's going to be fun to watch during Christmas time. Love that. We've got For Lunch. I remember this one, and I just remember being completely disgusted about them going inside of the body. So I definitely remember that one. And then we have Inside the Haunted House, which is going to be fun for Halloween time. So, had to pick up some VHS tapes for our homeschool classroom. Like I said, I am a VHS collector, so we do have quite the collection of VHS tapes in our master bedroom. So my kids can also pull from those as well. But I really want to have like more like educational stuff like School Rock and Bill Nye, Magic School Bus, things like that. Blue's Clues even, Dora, to have up front here on our rolling cart because we do have 2 shelves on our rolling cart to be able to put VHS tapes on. So that is what I picked up from Mercari. Moving on to the last store that I picked up some back to school items from, which is Target. So I did pick up quite a few things from Target. I've got a 3-pack of tape. I just have the gift wrap tape because it was cheaper. So I've got some tape. Always need tape for arts and crafts, so I picked that up. I also picked up 3 24-packs of crowns as well for each of the kids. So all of the kids have their own box of crowns. And then, like I said, they all each have their own pencil cases so I can put their crowns and markers in them. I also picked up 3 packs of the Mondo Llama. This is like Target's brand, I believe, for the like, arts and crafts section. These are the classic washable markers, and these are the fine tip ones. So the skinny markers. So each of the kids got their own pack of those. I also picked up some highlighters in the Up and Up brand, especially for my 10-year-old. I know that he's going to be taking a lot more notes seriously and writing a lot more essays. And so I just thought that he would get a use out of highlighters this year. I also picked up 3 packs of the Mondo Llama, the like fat markers. So I've got 3 packs of those for the kids. And then I also picked up 3 packs of the Crayola bold and bright colors for the kids. So these are different colors from the Mondo Llama ones. These are like bold, bright colors. So I've got those for the kids. I also picked up 4 dry erase erasers. So 1 for our whiteboard and then 1 each for the kids because we have a little whiteboard section in one of our homeschool classroom cubbies. So I've got lots of whiteboards and like expo markers and things like that, but I didn't have any erasers. So I went ahead and picked up 4 of these. I also picked up a compass and protractor set for Benjamin. He actually needed a protractor last year in the 4th grade, and then we took it on vacation, and I think we lost it on vacation. So I got him a new one for this year. I also picked up the Ticonderoga My First pencils, so like the bigger, fatter pencils for my kindergartner and my preschooler. And then it also comes with a pencil sharpener to fit these pencils. And then I've also got some gel pens. I picked these up for myself, but also as well for my 5th grader. Actually, this came from the Dollar Tree, so I actually put this in the wrong section. So these are from the Dollar Tree, but these are just like colorful gel pens. I just thought maybe he might like to use them taking notes or something. So I picked those up for him. I also picked up these cute little stuffies to like decorate our homeschool classroom with because they're so stinking cute. Like, tell me these are not the cutest things in the world. They're so cute. So we've got this little mini apple. We've got this little mini crowns. And then they do come out of the little pouch here. And then we've got the little mini pencils. So I thought these would be super cute to like decorate in our homeschool classroom. And then the kids can also play with them as well. I also picked up this magnetic storage bin to go on our whiteboard to house our eraser and some like expo markers, and it just, oops, wrong way. And it just magnets to the actual whiteboard. How cool is that? So I really like that, especially for me when I'm teaching up on the whiteboard. Everything is accessible right there for the eraser and the markers. And then I also picked up these little bins. They also come with lids, which is really cool because I see a lot of little bins like this, but I've never seen them with lids. So I had to pick this up. And we've just got some colorful little lids. Don't know exactly what I'm going to put in here yet, but I just thought this was a nice way to like organize things. I can put like pencils in here, erasers, whatever it may be. So I've got a few of those bins. And then a couple things here. I also picked up this art supply revolving caddy. I thought this was going to be super cool. It also comes with like I don't know if you guys can see there, a handle that you stick on the top, and it's like a rotating Lazy Susan. And so I thought this would be perfect to put different types of arts and crafts supplies in here. We have like our dot markers. I could put crowns and markers. We can put even like art supplies to like glue stuff with. So we could put like popsicle sticks, pom-poms, and things like that. So I went ahead and picked this up to also put in our homeschool classroom. I also picked up this reward jar. It's like a little jar. So it says reward jar, it's a jar, and then you have all of these cute little smiley faces, and it does come with two. So it does come with two reward jars. And I thought this would be fun to help inspire my kids to do good in school, do good with their test, helping each other out. So when they're caught doing something good or getting good grades, we can put a smiley face in the jar. And once it's filled up, then we can pick a prize from our treasure chest. So I just thought by putting this on the wall, they can visually see it and they can know how much closer they are to getting a prize from the treasure chest. And I'm hoping that that will help motivate them and inspire them to keep focused in their lessons and to do good on their tests and quizzes. So I picked that up for them. And then the last thing that I got from Target here is this lap desk. It's a foldable lap desk. And so it has the legs that you can put out. It also has this lip here. So you could put like a pad. You can lean a pad up here or a cell phone. Honestly, I wish I would have got 3 of these, but I only picked up 1. But I just thought this would be fun because in our homeschool classroom area, we do have a rug and like a little section here where our cubicle is here, where they can pull down different like little bins and stuff like that. And so if they don't want to play exactly on the floor, they can also set up this lap desk. I think this is also really fun to have throughout the house, even in the kids' rooms, you know, if they want like a stable place to play with their Legos or whatever it may be. So I went ahead and picked up this lap desk. I also forgot that I did pick up some stuff from Amazon as well. So I went ahead and picked up this ink pad set. It comes with a bunch of different ink pads. How many does it come with? 20 ink pads. And then I also got some stamps to go along with it. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So they're just like little rubber stamps that have different little depictions. We have stars there. We've got a whale. And so I thought this would be super fun to put in one of our little cubby bins, and they can have stamp time with some paper, quiet time, relaxing time. This will also keep my toddler very busy while I'm working with her brothers doing schoolwork. And then the last thing that I picked up from Amazon, let me grab them here because there's quite a few of them, are these floor cushions. These are so cute. I absolutely love the colors. Now, did I need this many floor cushions? Absolutely not. But I kind of just had to because then the kids can kind of choose different colors if they want to. And so these are literally just floor cushions. So like I said, right behind me, we also have a little floor bookshelf. So if the kids want to pull out a little floor cushion, sit down and do some quiet reading time in the corner here, they can do so. I also think these are great for movie time in the living room if they want to sit down on some floor cushions and watch a movie. And then also taking into their bedrooms with them as well. They can sit on them while they're playing with their toys just to be a little bit more comfortable. So yeah, I really think this is a great idea. We already have 3 floor cushions and the kids use them all the time, but I kind of wanted to get some new ones this year. And yeah, I went ahead and went with these cloth ones. They do come vacuum sealed, so they're going to be super, super vacuum sealed. And when you take them out of the vacuum seal, they don't really fluff up as much. So if you do get these, I highly recommend putting them on a low tumble in your dryer for 5 minutes and they fluff right up, you guys. So this is the last thing that I went ahead and got, and we got all kinds of beautiful colors here. So I did pick that up. So yeah, you guys, that is everything that I picked up for the back to school season this year. I really hope that you guys enjoyed coming along with me and seeing all of the items that I picked up for my kids. Like I said, I have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old that are going into the 5th grade and kindergarten, and we are just about, I think, like 2 weeks out out from school starting, you guys. And I feel like school is starting earlier and earlier and earlier. So although I do homeschool, my kids do go to an online school. And the way their online school works is they meet with a teacher every single day for 30 minutes to an hour. And that teacher will do a lesson with them. The school sends me all of their workbooks and materials that they're going to need, as well as a laptop for them. They also like fund back like half of the Wi-Fi bill as well, which is really, really nice. They send me workbooks and they send me a teacher workbook on how to teach them all of their lessons. So both of my boys will have social studies, science, reading and writing and spelling, PE, art, math, and I think that's it. Yes, 7 subjects. And so I have to teach them all of those 7 subjects, and their teacher, depending on what teacher they get each year, we've had teachers that don't teach them any of their actual subjects. They will just come up with a lesson of their own to do with them. And then we've had teachers who will actually pull a subject and do with them. Like my 10-year-old's teacher last year for the 4th grade, she did their math subject with them every single day, Monday through Friday. So I never had to teach him math, which was amazing because I hate math and I freaking suck at math. Like, I freaking suck. I always accelerated in English and literature, hence why I'm such a huge lover of books and reading. And so that is my area of expertise. Thank goodness my husband is a mathematician. He's so good at math. He actually enjoys doing math. And so if he does have to step in and teach math, then he is our math teacher for our classroom. But we'll just have to see how this year goes. I really hope we get a teacher that does teach them one of their subjects. So then that way it's crossed off my list and it's one less thing that I have to do and worry about. But yeah, you guys, so I have a lot on my plate coming up. School for us starts September 2nd, which is so crazy because when we first started doing homeschool, we didn't start until like September 18th, like around that area. And I just feel like it just got pushed up sooner and sooner, and now we're starting on the 2nd. So that's gonna be fun. My boys are having like their last hurrah of just like being on the phone, gaming with their friends, staying up all night, and having an abundance of screen time throughout the day. I've just been letting them live their fun little free lives because once school starts, we're getting strict with the screen time and bedtime and all of those things so we can be nice and nicely well rested. And I don't like to have so much screen time available to my kids when we are in the school year because, like I said, they do a lot of looking on a screen already by being on a computer all day, having to talk with their teacher and do lessons on the computer and things like that. But anyways, you guys, I feel like I can go off on a tangent here when it comes to like being a homeschool mama. If you guys have any questions for me regarding homeschool, drop a comment down below. I would love to chat with you guys. Like I said, don't miss out, you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out when I upload my homeschool classroom tour, you guys. I promise you it's going to be a good one. It looks so beautiful. You can kind of see a little bit of a sneak peek here. I'll give you more of a sneak peek, kind of turn you around there. But yeah, you guys, I'm excited. I can't wait to get in there and do that video. But anyways, you guys, it's time for me to hop up off of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this back to school haul as much as I did filming it for you guys, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.